the daily candle chart on Apple dating back. Well, I have it set from the beginning of the year in 2022. It made a high at 182, and then it failed again right here at about 178 to break its previous high, and then one more time at 173. So that formed your lower highs 3 times, and then you have lower lows as well on a consolidation. This is gonna pull up a big bear flag. So this purple line that I have zoomed in, it's the 200-day moving average, and there is one part on the chart that after 9 months, finally we were able to make a play on, and it was this right here. When the 200-day moving average, when one candle closes under the 200, which is this candle right here, is when you open up your short position, and you hold that. Oh, and you're gonna hold that short, and it's not just me that did that. It's very relative, because down here the RSI is at 78 when 70 is an overbought condition. So you have the MACD as well on the top chart right here. The moving averages are also crossing down, and that's all way overbought conditions. So when Apple was down at 128, it was really hard to call that range. But once it consolidated from 128 back to 171, and it never broke its previous high of 179, then you automatically were looking for it to cross under this 200, because it will want its momentum is naturally going to want to run to the downside, especially with all the bearish sentiment and rising interest rates and the Fed and everything else that everyone's talking about. But another really good indicator also is the volume falling off, because volume's like the gasoline for the equity trade. So we've taken profits about right here, so I could have made a lot more money. But it was just one of those things where you had a 9-month waiting period just to make one trade on Apple. Now, well, people ask, well, why didn't you short it up here or whatever? Well, the pattern wouldn't have played itself out. And you need confirmation on these patterns to be able to try to accurately at least make some money. And even with all of these indicators, sometimes it's going to bounce and go the other way. But if it did go the other way, we would be selling out of our short at 174, because it would be clearing that previous lower high.